Hello, 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 hello. How y'all doing? Welcome to my channel. I'm your girl, Tay Bailey, known as Yolanda in the working world. And I came today just to bring you a little information on your business plan, the importance of branding, and how to equip your home office. I'm trying to work this out to you guys. I just hate to get out in details and everything and accordingly. I'm sorry. Okay, that's good enough. I'm trying to get some stuff clear before I engage in so much conversation. And you know what? I'm really trying to see is there an echo just on my end because I really do have more than one mic hooked up. So I need to know that. We're gonna get this done one way or the other. Cause I be engaged in some stuff in my head like here we go again. With the same smile on my face. I don't give up what these hate say. I'ma keep on pushing. I'm tripping, but for real, y'all. Um, this is Legend Dispatching, and I just want to I want to share some things with you about building your business. How to build a business plan, the importance of branding your business, and how to equip your home office. In this video, talking about building a business plan and how to run your legal business, it will pertain to whatever business you're in. This video will not just pertain to dispatching. Now, the next video we're gonna do on understanding the industry, we're gonna fall right back into nothing but dispatching. But on this video right here, I just want to talk. I want to communicate with my community. Period. With the women, with the young ladies, with the old ladies. I mean, I just want you to know that there's a way. There's a way for you to make a living for yourself. There's a way for you to make a living for your family where you just don't have to file for anything. You feel me? So whatever you're doing in life or whatever kind of business you're trying to plan, you just need to know that you can make a way out of no way. Like people say, you can make a way out of no way. And sometimes you can't just make a way, you got to make a whole interstate for yourself to run through. And that's just life. And I need you to know that. I wasn't ready for this video. Seriously, I try to go over my information before I get ready to have a live, but I didn't go over a lot of it today. I'm gonna be honest with you. I apologize for procrastinating a lot. I'm gonna do better myself with trying to get y'all more videos out pertaining to this industry. Just something I want to do to open doors in my community. Period. It's so much hate out there. It's so much judgmental. Um, things that's gonna go on in your life, so many judgmental people you're gonna run into. People gonna judge you by your past. I'm dealing with an issue right now within myself where I'm being judged for stuff I did 25 years ago, 26 years ago, when I worked so hard not to be that person. Being judged myself and still seeing the same things going on. So me within myself, I just choose to be an outlet. I choose to be an avenue. I choose to be the light. Period. Um, thank you, thank you. I needed to know that. Um, in real life, I just it's some stuff I just want to get out there before my expiration date. I say that. I just say that. No, I'm not in. I ain't in the tech, baby. But my moderator told me so. I'm in a no, but I done did this so long to I just know how to make it work. I try stuff. I don't mind messing it up. I don't mind being wrong. But in my mistakes and in my knowing that I can be wrong, that opened the door up for me to learn and for me to be able to simplify the things for other people. So that's what I want to do with my platform. I just want to simplify the things where we as women don't have to fall for anything. We don't have to fall for any and everything. The pressure out there, especially if you're beautiful. If you're beautiful, don't be beautiful inside and out. The pressure is out there. So I want you to be strong enough to know that you don't have to fall weak to pressure. You don't have to fall weak to temptations. You can make your own line of work. You can make your life what you want it to be and not what the next person wanted to be for you. So let's get into this material because we're going to do enough talking and it's going to be what it's going to be. That's not what I'm trying to do. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. Y'all got to excuse me because I be in my own little world. I'm telling you all the time. People hate you just for your smile. They'll underestimate you just because they you happy all the time. Always something somebody to say. So you know what? Tay gonna give him something to talk about, baby. I want you to know that this is a step-by-step freight dispatch manual. We have already discussed the upper part. Today we're going to discuss the business plan, the importance of branding, and how to equip your home office. Now, what we discussed in this, first I'm gonna do my disclaimer. Disclaimer, I am not a lawyer. I am not part of any CPAs. Also seek professional help with opening your home business. I am not part of any tax preparers. Also seek professional help with your tax questions for your home business. I make every effort to ensure that I accurately represent the products and services and potential for income. There is no guarantee that you will make these levels of income and you accept the risk that the earnings and income statement differ for by individuals. As with any business, your results may vary and will be based on your individual capability, business desire, dedication, and motivation. I cannot be liable for any success or failure of your business. The use of this information, products, and services was gathered for educational and introduction into the trucking industry purposes only. This product should be based and used with your own due diligence and individual desire. These materials may contain forward-looking statements within the meaning of Section 27A of Securities Act of 1933 and Section 21B of Securities Exchange Act of 1934. Introduction. Sessions are aimed to familiarize you with how to operate a home office, from office supplies to negotiations. We enlighten on structuring your home office business. At Legends, we are uniquely equipped to show clients how to legally find drivers and dispatch freight properly. We embrace attributes that promote positiveness in an unjudgmental environment. Legend Dispatching was created by a Class A truck driver to help bridge new drivers, new dispatchers. My mistake. with an educated impact into the industry. I'm gonna have to keep it step from the driver and the dispatcher. I'm telling you. Primary goals. The primary goals is to train all clients to make sure that transferring into the industry can be done seamlessly, seam, seams, seams, seamlessly, so that time is not lost in the transition. To train you within the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration guidelines with updated laws and equip you strategically on how to run a freight dispatch company from your home office. Now, hmm, yeah, we're gonna train you with updated laws, but we're gonna get into more into that when we understand the industry. Today, we're gonna focus more on just building a business. When I say building a business, the information that's within building your home, your dispatch business, is the information that will pertain to you building any business. No matter what business you in, you want to be legal in your foundation in your business. You want to give your business the opportunity to grow and prosper. That's what you want to do. What I do need you to know is, let me put this out there, because a lot of people say, how long it take for you to be a dispatcher? You do dispatch certifications. You don't go to school for dispatching. There's no such thing as a dispatcher certification. I tell you that. I'm gonna end up the information I give out a lot know, and I know a lot of people charging for this information. I know a lot of people that have been scammed trying to get information about dispatching. That's one of the main reasons why I'm building this YouTube platform like I am, because of the name we have on us as being crabs in the bucket. Everybody out trying to scam, get a dollar, finesse, this, that, and the third. I don't see the need. I don't. I don't see the need. I don't see the need for the hatred. I don't see the need for trying to hold each other down. I don't. Me personally, myself, I got into dispatching. I've been driving for years. Of course, by now you know my story. But trying to learn how to dispatch, I encountered a lady that was willing to teach me, and I was going to pay her. The same way I'm going to teach you how to build your company from ground up. When she seen how I was building my company, she flat out denied me. Flat out denied me. Told me, you competition, I can't do that. And she was a driver with her own truck. I always been a company driver and drove outlaw with other people. But you tell me that with all this going on in the trucking industry, just because you see me doing what I'm trying to do, what you are already doing, you don't want to teach me. I learned one thing in trucking: there's always enough lanes for everybody. You got drivers that look down on company drivers. You got drivers that don't, that if you local driver, you ain't making enough money. You got to know what it takes to make you comfortable and to balance. Because trucking is not for everybody. Hey, and everybody can't do it. Period. You got to make a lot of sacrifice. And you're going to learn. I'm going to talk a lot to you from a driver's perspective. And that's why I want to groom dispatchers as I want to groom them. Because looking on the outside and actually living in life, two different worlds. Two totally different worlds. Tonight, I'm gonna try to stay kind of on topic, but with what going with the stuff I see, I don't know how easy that's gonna be, and that's why I do a lot of my work verbatim. So we're gonna jump on into. Hopefully, everybody's still hearing me clear. If not, somebody tell me. Okay, the business plan is a major slab of your company's foundation. Every type of business, no matter how big or small, needs to have a business plan, a precise blueprint of the company, and a foundation to grow off. Put the goals of the business in this plan and utilize it to measure your success as you grow. This plan strengthening your business portfolio and is a major requirement when applying for financial assistance. The longer it is, the less likely it will get read. Keep the plan at a 15 to 20 page minimum. I don't know if I said this or not, but if you're dispatching for your loved one, your husband, your son, your friend, somebody that just want to help you get into the industry. Or two, there's no need for you to build a company in a business plan. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That is just a lot of wasted time. If you're dispatching for somebody that's already willing to open the door for you, hey, you need to skip on down to just understanding the industry, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna work the load boards. But this right here, you don't have to waste your time and your money trying to build a business. And I'm just gonna be honest. But if you want to grow your business from home, and you want to dispatch for more than one driver, and you want a driver to take you serious, build your business from ground up. Stand on your business. Put in your time and your due diligence. It's going to speak for you. Your business plan is particularly for when you know that you're building in a way that you want to ask for assistance, that you want help. Or if you're planning on going into, because I've been studying being a middle contractor for the government contracts. Stuff like you don't need a business plan for that, but when you go to um, other parties and you want to ask for financial help, you want to be taken seriously. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all this from experience. I'm the hood. I am that. That's what they say. And I don't mind because I done made my own way. I done made my own way. I mean, 20, 30 years ago, I done made my oldest 26. So I changed my life 26 years ago. And been walking the walk ever since. Hey, you got to know to know. So I just wanna lay this out to my people. Simplify some things. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to open up your nail shop. You're trying to open up your t-shirt business. You're trying to open up your shoe business where you design shoes. Put in your due diligence. Don't let nobody prejudge you. Let them do what they do and come with that paperwork and let that paperwork speak for you. That's what I need you to do. Everything you see within Legends Dispatching, I've done it ground up. Up until this day, I've had very minute help. I'm looking and I'm growing and I'm getting it together. But that's my own procrastination because I have my hands in too many spots at one time. And I just can't. It's the sit down part for me, the patience. That's what you have to have, that patience. And when my funds ain't like I needed it to be, I'm going to get it. I'm just not one to sit back and wait on it. And that's just what it is. But let's get back into the material. Your business plan is a detailed plan with description of your services, target market, operation, and funding capabilities. The business plan do not have to be too lengthy. Just convey the information in easily digestible, understandable thoughts. Detail what problems the company is trying to solve. Will it reduce stress, save money by, etc. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Just simplify what your goal is for your company, why you started your company up, and what direction you're trying to go into with your company. This plan is a roadmap for the structure of a new business. Side note, for all forms and documents that you Google for the business that is found on public programs, make sure to customize it and make it unique. Don't look like hundreds of others. Brokers and investors and business people alike make a living reviewing funding business plans on a daily. Trust, they can tell when you just copy and paste. And I'm just telling you that from being a businesswoman perspective. Don't just go Google information and then change the header on it to your company, to your name, and to your information, and then just give it to them and put it out there like you put in the work. Because they done seen that work hundreds of times, 50 times before your paperwork even got to them. So they gonna know, you know what I'm saying? Everything is repetition. That's what they sitting up there doing. So when they keep seeing it, they know what you've done. The topics to cover in your business plan. Your executive summary. The executive summary introduces your business plan. The goal is to quickly engage the reader. It is normally the last section you write because it provides a summary of each key session of the plan. Detail the operating status with an overview of the industry, including competitors, target customers, and financial plans. Mission statement. You want to grab your customer interest. The shorter, the better. The mission statement don't have to be long, but should state the reasons for starting your business. Be honest in your statement. Be visual. It should reflect what motivated the business to begin with. Focus on the customer. No, you do not need a mission statement, but however, you want to stand out, however, you can make yourself stand out when you grow in your business. You want to be remembered, and that's why you want to have great customer service because they're going to remember you. And that's how you get your customers to come back to you. Your best friend in any business you grow. Your best friend is your customers and word of mouth. And just that, like I said, it just don't pertain to dispatch. But growing your business, your best friend is gonna be the way you treat your customers and the word of mouth that your customer put out there on you. Your customer put words on you that's gonna make people come look at you in a positive or a negative way. It's gonna make people flock to you, or it's gonna make people run away from you. And that's just truth. For example, a few examples that Legends was decided on for the culture. Real simple. Legends manifested from a thought of helping people that was not in trucking, better understanding culture of trucking before entering into trucking. That's true. And pushing dispatching to new limits today and tomorrow for the culture of trucking. Longer, but it could work. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I was so caught up on for the culture. I was caught up on for the culture. But in manifesting my business and doing my research and my due diligence, everything that was for the culture, it wasn't right. Everything that was for the culture was full of it. And I ain't want my business to attach to it. I didn't. For the culture spoke volumes when I went to looking into the comments and uh, I just didn't. I worked too hard. I worked too hard to just put myself out there. And for my initial opening, people already looking at me in a negative aspect. Like I said all the time, I'm a black girl with golden dreads, so I had to actually stand on my professionalism at all times. I do. I come from a certain part of the hood. I come from a certain part of the community. So the walk that I walk, hey, it's unexpected every day. It's not expected coming from me because of where I'm from, how I look, the person I once was. So it's just you got to think about all of that because when you building your business, that's the same way you used to build. You had 9, 10 employees up under you. You want your employees to speak for your company when you're not there. You don't want to hire employees that walking around with itty bitty ponytails and bunnies all day. How you gonna show up to my job and you handling my customers, but you looking like I wouldn't even want you to be a customer. So you got to think about all the small things when you're building a business. Um, our mission statement, where professionalism counts, was decided on because we needed a statement that spoke for the company and something that we thought every customer would want out of a product or service purchase. This is solely up to you. Assure your mission statement speaks for the purpose of the company. Make it simple and intriguing. And I felt like that is exactly um, what professionalism counts came in. I had got discombobulated. But yeah, I felt that it was like my mission statement where professionalism counts. Anybody know me know I stand on my professionalism wherever I go. I won't disrespect you, and you really got to push me for me to go there with you. Period. I like people like you don't have to say yes, man. You don't have to say yes. It's just my professionalism. It's how I walk. I don't know how to do nothing else but be me. So I got to be me on an everyday note. And your business gonna really speak for who you are in the end. It really is. Describe your business. Detail a provided snapshot on paper of how the business will be operated. Put in details how you will meet the goals that were set. Demonstrate your ability to succeed as a business. Show the potential for growth. The financial plans. Be serious and realistic with yourself about your finances. Write down your monthly bills and expected bills expenses. You will want to be able to maintain your lifestyle while building a new business. You can't expect for everyone to trust you to handle their finances, and yours is haywire all over the place. Truckers work long hours for not so good of a pay all the time. Most of them don't believe in second chances when working with independent dispatchers. They will fire you quick for making them lose out on money and will be willing to hire you quick if you ever encounter one in a situation and know just what to do to recover their money. Let's just say you two will have a mutual appreciation for a long time to come. Just be sure to explain each budget category and indirect costs. Stay organized in everything you do. It will eventually show if you don't. Yeah, you can't be you can't be half doing this, that, and the third, and thinking somebody finna trust you with the money that they out there risking their life to make. You just can't. I'm gonna be honest. Set yourself up with your financial plan while you building your business to where you have very few words. Make sure you got a cushion. And I know that ain't easy. It is I know it's not easy. Trust me, I understand. But you got to build yourself where you are stress free. That way you can help your driver be stress free. And building your savings and your emergency funds are imperative to building your business. I want you to know that. You just don't go into business overnight. So you just don't change your habits overnight. So as you building your business, try to better manage your finances, your everyday finances. You know what I'm saying? Cancel some of your, if you have to, hey, whatever, your trips. I know it's gonna get hot outside. Everybody want to be outside, but sometimes you can't be outside in the way you want to be outside, or in the way everybody else outside, because you ain't going in the direction everybody else going to. You got to make sacrifices, and sometimes it ain't their business what you sacrifice, nor why you sacrifice. Do what you want to do when you want something different in life. Period. They're gonna always talk. You're gonna do like I just said, you're gonna do stuff and they still gonna be talking if you don't do it 10, 20 years later. So build yourself where you can be prosperous for yourself and for what you have going on. Your short and long term goals within your business plan. Short term goals. This should include what it took to start up along with your first year income projection goal. You may include techniques for evaluating. Describe the company current needs and expected future needs. Describe what your needs are now and what you project the company needs to be in the future. Your long term goals. Long term goals should include a projected 3 to 5 year vision of the company. Include some foreseen weaknesses and ways to improve them. This is where you discuss hiring employees and working toward future strategies. There's nothing wrong with having weaknesses. Everybody want to be strong, poke their chest out. Everybody want to compete. Everybody want to just want what they want so quick and overnight. It don't work like that. We all have flaws. We all have weaknesses. There's nothing wrong with admitting the weaknesses within your company. Nothing wrong with it. Trust. Somebody gonna look at it and be like, well, okay then, if they can admit this, then I can see the growth in that. And that's just life. Your potential customers. To help you have a more direct sense of your marketing strategy, make a list of your potential customers and why do you feel they can use your products or services. List where you expect to find them. Competition analysis. Know your competition. Understand who your competition is. All business have competition in one way or another, whether it's direct or indirect. The key to claiming victory over competitors is staying authentic. What I just told y'all. The older lady, you say that because I'm an old lady too. The older lady seen too much competition. The older lady said she ain't trying to no competition. But you know what? With the older lady having the actions that she had, and I never put her name like that. I never put her out there like that. It's just not who I am. But with her handling me like she handling me, that, hey, hey, I said I built a whole platform of competition. See, I know some stuff she don't know. I said it's enough lanes for everybody. You don't have to gatekeep information. All the information is already out there. It's out there. People just have to know how to put it together and make it work for them. But the information is out there. And with her handling me like she handled me, that helped me build this platform. Because in the beginning, I never wanted to be the stop at being a dispatcher anyway. I wanted to be a broker. I want to go from driving to brokering. But in doing my due diligence, I learned that you had to learn how to dispatch in order to be a good broker. So me being a driver and been driving for as many years as I've been driving, I wanted to learn everything in the back office. So that's how I started with this platform. Marketing analysts have a marketing plan in place. This just means explain the funds set aside or plan to be set aside for advertising. Explain how you will get your company in front of your audience. That's all it means. And right here, you guys, is my business plan. I ain't had time. I said I was gonna put it up on the computer and share the screen and all that, but hey, I'm not even trying to do all that because I'm telling y'all I'm a truck driver. And hey, everything I've learned on this computer, everything I've built, I'm gonna show you how to do. I actually learned from doing it myself and from other drivers being willing to help me, being willing to let me dispatch them, being willing to teach me what to do in dispatching, being willing to teach me what not to do. And that's how I learned, gain the experience that I have. But to go into some detail with what you want your business plan to look like, that's just me bottom up on my computer. Your executive summary, it is easier to do it last. You know what I'm saying? You just write executive summary up there, and once you get done with everything, I'm just gonna I'm gonna go through a lot just to show you the ground point of where legends came from. My executive summary is the introduction. Legend dispatching strives to becoming and sustaining the weights that structure an organization that focus on tier one services. Services that are branched out into two departments but embrace and operate to not constitute or pioneer one over the other. Legend's goal is to build a reputation to specializing in freight dispatching by one, helping owner operators detail and direct not only their dispatch departments, but their trucking company in a manner to optimize for scaling and generating more income. And two, have written a training manual that provides a complete overview on how to dispatch a home freight dispatch business as an independent contractor, which can be accomplished by a live Zoom sessions if purchased. Zooms are designed to specialize in simplifying the types of equipment, trucking terminology, and familiarizing clients with the back office of the industry from a Class A driver's perspective. Mission statement, where professionalism counts, to create a strong, stable, and vibrant environment that reflects the diversity of our community while building a foundation with an efficient network for human growth, education, and development within the trucking industry. This is my business plan. Company overview, legal entity. Legend Dispatch was structured as a limited liability company on March 4th, 2021. Legend Dispatching was founded by Class A truck driver Yolanda Lewis. Company overview. Legend Dispatching was founded to dispatch freight for owner-operators and fleet owners, along with an operational structure to groom growth within the entre, entrepreneur, y'all know entrepreneur for economic empowerment. My bad. Legend Dispatcher is a for-hire independent contractor company that offers dispatching services for a percentage of each load, which Legend dispatches then generate into weekly invoices. Those services include finding, planning, and negotiating loads on behalf of carriers, along with assuring drivers, adhere to operational structure that comply with meeting general Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration safety and compliance regulations. Legend Dispatch's founder also manifested and projected a step-by-step how to build a freight dispatch business from home manual, which can be purchased with or without live Zoom sessions. Zoom sessions are aimed to familiarizing clients with what it takes to operate a home office, from office supplies and furniture to equipment and services. We enlighten our clients on structuring the business and the importance of building your own platform. And of course, how to properly dispatch. Legend Dispatching Zoom sessions are uniquely equipped to show clients how to find drivers and professionally dispatch from a professional commercial truck driver perspective. We will not only show clients how to build a business, find drivers to dispatch, find loads on load boards, how to build a book of business without load boards, and to negotiate with brokers. We will equip him or her with the effective communication and listening skills to navigate and scale in such a high demand industry. I won't go on, but you get my overview. This is just structuring your business plan, company history. And I went into my history that I had before I got into dispatching and my history I have in dispatch. I just wanted to show you what your business plan would look like. Okay, this is what I'm not understanding. Oh, I was gonna say I was on go before I started. I did try that in my library around because I think it's so cute. Yes, because all everything you see, like you said, it's a PowerPoint, so you see I structured it myself. It said you must structure as a LCC for your company. True or false? I'm gonna say false. All you need to do for a business plan is download one and copy it and paste it. I'm gonna say false again. Your business plan should be as long as your business plan should be as long as you can get it in order to make it look professional. True? Nah. I'm gonna say false again. Where it came from. A marketing plan is having a plan to show what channels will be used for advertising. True. Okay. That's just a little recap of what we just went over. Just a recap. Okay, the importance of branding. Potential customers. When branding your company, always keep in mind that your goal is to reach potential customers. Focus on the type of marketing strategy you want to have. You need to make a list of your potential and prospective customers and where you will possibly be able to find them. Also make a list of where you want them to see your company at. Just make a list of where are you going to be advertising at, how you going to advertise your marketing plan, and so forth. Marketing always has been about telling stories, but the difference now is that people dive towards emotional stories, emotional and drama. They're gonna do that. So emotional stories and willingness to help can help assist in strengthening your brand. How do you plan on growing your company? Elaborate on that. Side note, don't be too emotional when handling the business sides. Emotions can lead to mistakes. Understand that. Because in one aspect, we tell you to be emotional. In another aspect, we telling you not to be so emotional. Remember, your branding and the marketing is what the carriers see. That's what they see. They don't see you, they see your business. They see your business name. They see the marketing tactics that you have manifested and put out there. Your company brand speaks for you. Your company brand speaks for you in your absence. Believe it. Like I said, professionalism is the key. So I walk a professional walk all the time because I want my company to be professional when I put it out there, and that's the name I want on my company. So I had to show my company in a professional light. Remember, your business brand, remember your brand and marketing is what the carriers see. Your company brand speaks for you. Be creative and be professional. If you are not comfortable with creating and critiquing your marketing materials, trust it is worth hiring someone to do it for you. Never be afraid to outsource the skills you lack. It's the secret to business growth. True. Never be afraid of what you can't do. There's always somebody out there that can do it and that's willing to do it. And if you run into somebody that want to charge you too much or that you can't afford, keep searching. Keep searching. Keep searching. Or Google how to do it. Google gonna walk you through whatever you need to walk through. And when you get done, they won't even know how you got there. They just know you got there. So all you gotta do is get there. The importance of branding. Understanding the importance of branding is to understand what your brand, good or bad, does for your company. Your marketing strategy should speak in a way to build a reputation for your company. Understand, it's common knowledge that a good reputation is the most valuable asset you can have in business. I just said that the way you treat your customers, that's your reputation. How you handle your customers and how you handle business, period. It's going to speak volume. It's going to speak volume for your business, good or bad. And that's the word of mouth I was talking about. Also, when branding, set up a Canva account. Get familiar with how to use it and all it offers. Explore and customize it as much as you like before outsourcing. Play with different logos and templates to feel a fit, and you may not need to outsource the job. That's just me telling you how I built my company and telling you what to do within how to grow your company. Like set up your account is not that expensive. I mean, you go spend money at restaurants more than that. For you to have that feel of what kind of direction you want to go in and how you want your business to be seen. Play with your logos, tweak things before you outsource it. So you can at least have a guide in the direction that you want the person that you outsourcing it to follow by. The importance of branding and marketing strategies, ways to market, social media, Facebook groups. Like a lot of people do, this is how they market their dispatch companies and draw drivers in. Um, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. This right here to me is so oversaturated, but that's why your professionalism gonna speak for you. That's why you're gonna do your due diligence. So you see what everybody else doing and you can see what you need to do in order to stand out. That's in the dispatching world. Other than dispatching, just building another business beside dispatching, they're your best friend. That's the way you market your business. Facebook, groups, and social media. Leaving marketing materials in hotspots where trucks frequent. You got a lot of places where truck drivers pull up, where they park, take naps. You know what I'm saying? Not just the big truck stops. You got to look at the smaller ones. Take your trip one day and ride the interstate. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, gas up. Excuse me, gas up, and ride out. Do your 100 or 150 miles away from your location with your marketing materials to leave everywhere you go. And just turn around and come back. You done went somewhere and you done left your imprint. You done met somebody personally. And trust me, a driver take you way more serious when they running into you and when they meet you personally than when they just sitting online and scrolling. I'm telling you this from a driver's perspective. That dictionary and the load boards, those are ways to advertise when you're going into dispatching. Factory companies, that's another way to advertise. And I'm sorry, but I can't give out everything. I got to say something for the paid customers, y'all. That's just being real. That's what's at the bottom and you see covered. But the importance of branding. The purpose of branding brings life into your business. Do you agree or disagree? Or you think that's neutral? I'm going to agree with that. Branding and marketing are the exact same actions for your business. I'm going to disagree with that. Your business will draw customers towards your business or give them a reason not to do business with your business. Your brand, my bad. Your brand will draw customers towards your business or give them a reason. That's true. A company brand is the company logo and the reputation of the company. That's true, I guess. Marketing is the way customers see your logo slash brand, the channel to advertise. Marketing is the way the customers see your logo. True. Like I said, y'all, I haven't went over anything. I haven't rehearsed anything, and I just felt like we're just gonna do what we're gonna do. But I guess it's common knowledge to me because I'm thinking I ain't got none. I got none, Your home office. Now it get kind of lengthy, and you're gonna spend a little money, but it's what you need to do in order to grow your business. You got to be comfortable in everything you do. Okay. Startup capital. Any business, no matter how big or small, will take funding to start up. It's called startup expenses. Along with a savings reserve set aside for unexpected expenses, that's that safety cushion I was just telling you about. Stop trying to start up things and you already ain't comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're comfortable before you go spending all your money and waiting on some more money in order to do this, that, and the third. It's not gonna work like that. Assure you are in financial comfort. Assure you are in a financial comfort zone where having a savings reserve is not a conflict to your everyday life or living. These savings are set aside as a buffer for unanticipated expenses to avoid setbacks. In other words, just because you got savings to sit on, don't be pinching off them savings every other week, two, three times a month. That means you don't have balance somewhere. You got to find a little bit more balance to those savings out there. And guess what? In your mind, they don't even exist because you don't need them. I mean, if it's only 400, 500, start out somewhere with just making yourself more comfortable, putting yourself in a more comfortable situation. Say you are starting out with little or no savings, as many do. Don't feel overwhelmed. You have options. Look for and start with equipment and tools that are priced within your budget. Do what you can, not what you desire all the time. In everything and all you accumulate for your business, there will be a vast variety of options to choose from. Use discipline to stay within your budget where you can work on savings while you build. That's what I was just talking about, peeling off every two, three times a month. You got to have some discipline in order to save. Other ways to help finance your business: personal loans or investments from family or friends, personal or collateral loans from the bank. Easier done with credit unions depending on the age of the good standing relationship. If you don't have a personal bank account, now is the time to get one. Now, I don't know about this no more. It used to be easier done with credit unions, but lately the credit unions been kind of oversaturated with loans and people just doing too much. So they kind of making it a little bit more harder, and you got to be a little bit more established with them than what it was, I'll say 7, 8 months ago. Because then that people, hey, they went off. I ain't gonna say no names, but people just do the most. You can't let them in on nothing, and they'll run whatever in the ground and act like what I did. No accountability. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem. People have no accountability. So just build yourself up. Small Business Administration Loan, the SBA, they are packed with information and guidance for new business, and they also participate in grant and loan programs. You just have to take your time, do your due diligence. Grants. Not all grants are SA loan to qualify. Search grants.com to see what funding you can get to assist in growing your business. And I meant that. I did have a list of the grants, but they change, what I'm saying, over time. So I just recommend that you get a subscription with grants.gov and just research, do your due diligence. Like we said, all grants are not SA loan like some people think. Some grants I ask you 300 words or less, 2 pages. I seen one where you had to write, they're different qualifications. So get subscribe with grants.com if that's the avenue you want to go down, and just research, see what's going on. Legality. The legality of the business is as important as the business plan for the company's foundation. Now, if you want to start a business and you just want to grow and you ain't worried about asking nobody for funding and stuff, this is what you want to do. You want to make sure your business is legal. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't have time for the business plan. Don't try to put in the time for the business plan, but you do have to make sure that your business is legal. Legality, the state or quality of being and doing business within the law. Lawfulness. That's what you need. That's what I need you to know. Coming from where I come from. I need you to know by all means, as long as you follow the lands of the law, you're going to be all right. That's the number one thing we don't want to do. Follow the lands of the law. Hold accountability and follow the lands of the law. That'd be the first thing people run from. Don't. Why? It make your life so much easier. Why? Anyway. Side note, some dispatchers question the need to get business license before finding a truck to dispatch and making money. This choice is solely up to you and how you choose to run and represent your business. This package was manifested for informational purposes only. Business establishment. To legally establish a business, dispatching or not, the first thing you want to do is look up your business name. Now I wanted to do this, but I shared the screen. Let me see, and I probably can still do it that way. See if I can make this work. Hmm. I really can't. That's gonna be something I'm gonna put on my agenda to learn how to do. But any business that you want to start, the first thing you want to do is look up your business name. Look up your business name and see has it been taken. And this is pertaining to the state that I live in, Alabama. That's what I did it on. So you had to look up the business, look up your Secretary of State office for the state that you live in, reside in. Okay, look up your business name to make sure it's not already taken. Go to the Secretary of State website for your state. For my state, the Alabama website is www.sos.alabama.gov for the people that's in my area. The drop box is at the top right. You want to hit services. The third option towards the left of the screen, and you will see businesses, services, transparencies, voting Alabama, and border commission. You're gonna go to business service, business entity, or look for business services. You will see UCC services. Scroll down. You're gonna see UCC services. Scroll all the way down under business entity services. Look where it says business form on the left side. Right under there where you see business entity and name search, press. It's gonna be the second one. I'm doing it with y'all on my phone since I can't share that part of the screen. This how you check and see if anybody got the business name that you want to use. Believe me, that's imperative before you think about getting your business license, because you might can't even use the name that you want to use, or you might have to pay somebody to use the name. You might just change your name all the way together. On this page, you will see Government Records Inquiry System. Scroll down till you see Business Entity Search options. The very first option is Entity Name. Press it. This page should say Business Entity Workers. Scroll down under where you see Business Entity Search by Name Entity. Enter the name you want to use for the business. Picking the right name is critical for your company. Keep type at all records. Change at your own will. Oh, okay. It's gonna say type down. It's gonna say name, and it's gonna say records, and it's gonna say place of foundation and principal city. You're gonna put in all records. All records is just gonna be all these, so your county and the surrounding counties around you in your state, along with all the others. Like you want to know that who got that name. You really want to know who got it read up under you. Key place of formation X, place of formation. I still do all records. Principal city, you can be kept blank. Status, keep status at all records. Shows if it exists, canceled, revoked, or withdrawn. That's why you're gonna keep your status where it say all records, because if anybody else has the name that you want to use or has used the name, within your surroundings or whatever, it's gonna show you are they still using the name, was the name canceled, revoked, or withdrawn. Hit search. This search will let you know if the name you want to use exists already or is available for use. If it pop up no matches found, the name is good for you to use. If it pop up somebody else using that name, it's just going to show you a whole list of companies that's already using that name. Now that you have an all clear on the name of your business, you will need to consider how you will structure your business to better benefit you. Do your due diligence and weigh the advantages and primary disadvantages of the legal entity you choose to use. Make sure you understand each entity before making a sure decision. This is a good conversation to have with your accountant or tax preparer. So proper, per, you know what I'm saying? Ship, okay, my tongue twisted. Limited liability company, general partnership, S corporation or corporation. Do your due diligence. This is what I will not recommend you to do. I will let you make those decisions on your own. Do your due diligence on how you want to form your company. We all think well that LCC was the best, but LCC is not the best all the time. I go into other details, but I don't want to be an advisor on that note. But a lot of people just jump into LCC. That ain't the best for you all the time. Sometimes you need to be a sole proper, can you get it out right? But you start, do your due diligence, ask questions. Call the IRS and ask questions if you have to. Started January 1st, 2024, most small entities must file online reports called a BOI. beneficial ownership information report with the federal government. The filing disclosed information about the beneficial owners of the entities. The CTA Corporate Transparency Act was created to prevent corrupt financial transactions. Cited by website www.fincen.gov. Look it up. Do your due diligence. I'm gonna tell you nothing I ain't did. I get tongue tied, but I look it up real quick. You got to have your own backup because at the end of the day, when stuff falls, when it crack, when it don't go right, guess who back that is? That's your backup against the wall. You got to speak for it because it's your company. You know, that's what happened. So, in order to form your company, to get your LCCs or your S corp or your store, whatever you want to do to get your license for your company, you go back to the page where you see UCC services at the top. Scroll down to where you see business entity. Look on the left side. Now you got the other information out. No, look on the right side. That's wrong. Look on the right side. You got the other information off the left side. The first option is domestic formation. Your screen will say domestic formation. Press it and you will be taken to the Secretary of the State online application services. Be ready to pay and print out all three sheets for your formation papers. And this is how you legalize your business, guys. This is what you're going to need to help build your business. This, along with your EIN, your bank account, your phone, um, your articles of formation. You're going to need articles of formation in order to get your bank account. Okay, be sure to scroll down to the third option where it says domestic filing. This is important. Be careful not to do a name reservation filing or transfer. That will only reserve the name of your business. It will not establish your company. You want to scroll to the bottom and continue the application. Put in your contact information. Remember, name reservation filing only costs $28. That's not what you want. You know what I'm saying? I'd have had it done before somebody called me with a lot of questions and she was like, well, I paid my money, I paid my money. I was like, how much was it? I'm like, that's impossible. I never heard of that. Then I had to go back and explain it to her. But it's okay, it happens. You want to do a domestic filing. County fee 100, secretary fee 108. Your total will be 200 plus dollars. This is the first step to giving your business life and a lifeline. This is how you establish your business birthday. Yes, your business age also. Make sure to print out all your documents. You will need these to open your business bank account. If you are not able to print them out and wait past 15 days, there will be a late fee. I don't think it's a small fee. I don't remember how much it is because I was within my 15 days. But if you can't, I'm just telling you, just be ready to print your paperwork out because that's your business license. If you can't print it out, just pull up at your RSA building, your Secretary of State building. Yeah, Secretary of State, because not the RSA building, excuse me. And go get it there. Pay for it there, and they're gonna print everything out for you. Now you have a business license, a limited liability company, or whatever structure you chose. Go to irs.gov. You will see how can we help you. Scroll down to the last option. You will see apply for employee ID number. That's your EIN, your employee ID number. Read and determine and understand the process. This is the company social security number, basically, and the way the IRS identified the company. Submit your application. Your company EIN number will get generated and be ready to print out when you are done, and it's free. The IRS will send you documentation of your new EIN number in the mail. The next step is to create an articles of organization document and get it notarized. Now that's something you're gonna have to you can Google. and you can you that's something you can copy and paste your article of organization paper. That's something, there's no problem with you copying and pasting it and getting it notarized. And articles of organization is created to specify the name and address of the business, the members, management, the purpose of with how the operation will conduct, and the duration of the business in years. Make sure to sign. Google to find the various of examples. All three of these documents, papers, your EIN, and the articles of organization is what is needed to open your business bank account. So that's what you need in order to bring your business to life. You need your paperwork saying that you got your business legally established. You need your EIN from the IRS. You need your articles of organization in order for you to take to the bank in order to open up a bank account in your business name legally. That's what you need. Okay, business bank account. It is imperative to keep business accounts separate from your personal accounts. When opening your business bank account, weigh the advantages and disadvantages of dealing with a traditional bank and or a credit union. Credit unions tend to work with entrepreneurs on a more grounded level than big banks. This choice is solely up to you, the business owner. For the first 3 months, if you have to use your own money, still put money into this account. Then, when you get ready to get approved for your business account, it will show transactions activity. Accounting. If you don't have any sense in business or background in accounting, that's fine. It's recommended to take a course on accounting software. Even in the accounting, Even with the accounting program, be sure to keep a paper copy of all your business and purchases pertaining to the business. Poor accounting practices can make the difference between success and failure. Two popular software programs are FreshBooks and QuickBooks. These programs can make invoicing your clients easier. Just study it. That's all. Get the program, learn how to use the program, and educate yourself on the program and the attributes that the program have to offer you. That's how you do that. Collections. You don't need experience in everything. Some stuff you got to learn as you go. You got to educate yourself. You got to be willing to grow. Collections. When starting a business, research collection agencies prior to the need of one. Plan out how long you will extend the terms before inserting a collection agency to handle the invoice. These companies charge a small percentage of what they collect. By researching the company prior to use, you will be able to find what works best for your company needs. That means look at your collection agencies before before you need one. The collection agency is the people that you're gonna hire to get your money when your driver don't want to pay your money or when your money is due and they determine on not paying you. So you don't fuss and argue with nobody. You have a plan. Have a plan of attack. Have a plan. Have a plan when they think you don't have a plan. Know that. Let them think what they want to think, but you be prepared for whatever. That's why you build it from ground up, and don't let nobody stop your building. Don't let nobody hinder your building. So when it comes time to using collection agency, you know what? I got somebody do that for me. I ain't gonna do that by my money, not by no money. So you build yourself where you don't have to go toe and toe, and you desperately in need. You got a team working with you. Build your team. Home office. Having your home office properly equipped is essential to the growth to these is having your home office properly equipped is essential to the success of running a profitable home business. Supplies are necessary to assist your company in running a smooth day-to-day operation. The office furniture, supplies, equipment, and services that you use are major factors in building your platform and upholding professional services. You want to uphold and upload. Keep yourself uploaded with your professionalism, with your knowledge in your industry, with what's going on now in today in your industry that you're growing in. Keep that uploaded in your mind, in your daily activities. Make sure your home office is equipped away from your family everyday activities. In a separate part of your home, distractions free behind closed doors. Don't live in TV land just because you are running a home office. Your customers aren't supposed to feel or know or feel like that you are working out of your home. Prepare your office professionally. Handle your business professionally. Get a babysitter for the kids. Feed the puppy and turn the background music down. One of the pros about starting a home business is the variety within any business. It is the variety within any budget for your furniture and your equipment. There are ways to save money when setting up your dispatch office. Again, do what is best for your budget. Do your due diligence and shop around. You want to minimize costs as much as possible and keep savings up. The tools you use to run your dispatch company will be the magic keys to optimizing it. Okay, so with that, don't go out and get your the biggest, most expensive desk that you see because you think is nice and that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Start out with what your budget allow you to start out with. You want to save as much as you can on your equipment to go in your office because you still got to fund your business. You still got to pay for your back office in your business. You still got to pay for your TMSs. You still got to pay for things on a monthly basis, excuse me, to make your business grow and to allow your business to run smoothly. You got to pay for things in order for your driver to think that you're professional. Because I got some keys in here and some tools in here that's going to set you off as a dispatcher and going to stand you out because a lot of dispatchers don't know. They haven't been in trouble. So they don't know what it takes in order to um, communicate effortlessly with your driver without having to call him every hour, every 2 hours checking on the load. There's ways to do things where you're gonna be happy and your driver's gonna be happy. So when it comes to your equipment, try to minimize your cost on your equipment. Now, if you can afford it, get you durable stuff now. Get your equipment where it's durable. Don't just go out and get the cheapest printer and you know, hey, it might not last you 2, 3 weeks because you might be running. So, just think everything out before you just jump out there. Office furniture, your desk. There are varieties of desks you can choose from. You will spend hours on top of hours out of your days in your office. Make sure you get a desk that is spacious enough for your computers and printer. Don't mean it got to be the most expensive. It says spacious enough. Didn't say the most expensive. Chair. Now, the chair is a different story. You will spend a vast majority of your time sitting in your office chair. Take into account the cushion and everyday wear and tear. It is recommended that you invest in a high quality chair that will sustain the weight beared. You know what it takes. Filing cabinets. Most files today are kept as digital files. These files are maintained in a cloud and can be accessed from anywhere. Traditional filing cabinets are still good to have as backup and don't have to take as much space as they did in the old days. Now, these are your TMs and your CSM systems. These are one of your tools that I was just telling you about that's going to help you run smoothly on a daily. And there's nothing wrong with. I'm old school. I still got I don't have the tall filing cabinet, but I got a box. You know what I'm saying? Where I can print my paperwork out for my drivers, and I keep it. I keep paperwork also, and we're gonna get more into that later on. But some paperwork, I don't. I keep it on the computer, but I don't all the way trust the computer. So that's my backup plan because I'm a driver. Certain things I know, certain things I don't want to have to lose or find or try to go back on. I just want to go to it. Office equipment and services. Your business phone. Shop around for your phone service. It is recommended that you have landline services even if you do most of your work off your cellular phone. There is nothing worse than encountering a drop call trying to handle business and handling business than usual or handling business as usual with static. Have you a backup line? It is your business. Things happen. Be ready so you don't have to get ready. Remember that. This is the whole purpose of your foundation to be ready so you don't have to get ready. And having that backup phone can save your day. I've been there. Computer. Your computers or choice of laptop will be your personal decision. Make sure you have high speed internet access to run the processing software for the dispatching company. This is where you do what is good for your budget. It is recommended to start off with at least two screens. This will make the day to day tasks tremendously smoother and more efficient. Printer. When choosing a printer, be sure that you choose one that will not be costly to keep up in ink. You will learn that. Research how much your ink costs for your printer. I'm telling you, it's going to save your pocket a whole lot down the line. Most printers include fax and scan machines features. You have options. There are also fax and scan services through email, web based, and mobile fax programs. Be sure of how to use them and all features before starting work. Have a plan and a backup plan. Dispatchers print, send, and receive documents all day. You're going to be print, send. That's just going to be part of your job. So know how to use your printer and everything on your printer, and then have your web-based printer and know how to use that and everything on that. Email. You will absolutely need a business email address. Dispatchers rely heavily on email to communicate. They send and receive documents all day. Have your email designated for your drivers only, and then have your email designated for your company, your business of your company. It'll save you a whole lot. I learned that from experience. Just starting out this company right here, I had to go and redo a lot of stuff, y'all. TMS and CRM management systems. That's your transportation management system or your time management system. That's the software for transportation management to assist in record keeping for trucks, trailers, VIN numbers, miles, loads previously booked, and etc. Truck stop have a good TMS for independent dispatchers, but not highly liked as the board source. Truck logistics is another good one. These tools assist with real-time compliance, GPS routing, storing documents, and back-off automations. We have a few of them, and this is what I'm gonna speak on. That's gonna really just smooth your business out. When we get to that, you're gonna be like, really? But this right here really gonna save you, free you up a lot of time. These two right here, in order to be able to find those loads for your drivers, because that's the key to running your dispatch business. You got time to actually cipher out, to fight through, and to find the most profitable loads for the drivers when the drivers don't have the time. That's your whole job, to make the driver's day easier and more profitable. So we're gonna talk about all that, but your CRM and your TMS is gonna actually help you transition into the industry, and it's gonna help you work your business a whole lot smoother, a lot less headaches. Your customer relation management (CRM) is the software to track leads, not a must in the beginning. A pipeline that can build a track client that can be built to track your clients obtained and needed to be followed up on. Trello project management is highly recommended. I haven't used that one. I looked into it, but I got one I'm gonna push y'all on later on, and it might not be as expensive as Trello. TMS, Team Management Systems, software that organizes the work and ideas your team work on together remotely. Monday.com have a good plan for a startup business that won't break the budget. Yeah, this is the one I use, Monday.com. I mean, and when you get your team to where you got to be doing multiple things at one time, yeah, Monday.com is another one. These two right here, it's gonna make your days a whole lot smoother when you get ready and invest in them and when you run on a day-to-day level. Your web page, because you want to have your web page built, and you want to have a web page to speak for your company when you can. Make sure your domain is registered. You register at GoDaddy, HotGators, and Namecheap to name a few. It is essential that you build a website page for your dispatching company. There are online services that will make this process simple and purely hassle free for a monthly or annual fee. And building your web page, it do cost. It's not as expensive as a lot of people think, but it do cost. And everything you see on my web page, it was me from the ground up. I had help. I had a vision. I had but my logo and my video on there. I had help, but I had a vision to what to put together, and she put it together perfectly, and it fit into what I had already built. Cause I built the page, and I wasn't even hold up. Cause let me tell you that, cause I'm gonna need you to know that it can be done. I actually have a team, and one of my marketing girl on my team, she like when I say book to the capacity, she be busy. So me waiting to fall in line to what she needed to get to me, I got so impatient, y'all, to I just built the page myself. I started researching it, you know what I'm saying, doing my due diligence, and I was sending her examples. What you think about this? What you think about that? Can I get you to do this? So that's how I came up with, you know what I'm saying, that video. And then even like I told you, the lady denied me. After the lady denied me teaching me the dispatching course, I actually found another dispatch class where another young lady, this was I want to say this is a pair, but they actually, that's what they do, motivate and guide entrepreneurs into dispatching. So I grabbed a lot of information off them also. But he looked at my page and he came back and told me what he thought, and I tweaked the things that he gave, the advice that he gave me, and from there it was like what they talking about. What they talking about. But I just want you to know everything you're doing to build your company. I'm not telling you nothing nobody told me. I'm telling you what I was shown and what I learned from my own experience. So just know whatever your dream is, however you want to build, it can be done. Don't let nobody tell you it can't. Marketing campaign, ads and marketing materials, ways to create companies' own materials, branding strategy. Set aside a marketing budget. Use these funds to establish your business as a professional source and brand in a way where you draw drivers to you. You have your free ways of marketing, but you will also reach a broader and more specific spectrum of clients with paid ads. That's like that's high commodity right there. When you go to marketing and you can be professional and you can have paid ads, you hot commodity. You know what I'm saying? You getting looked at in ways other people ain't getting looked at. You standing out. You doing something that they're not doing. You taking a risk. You know what I'm saying? You willing to lose a little money, but you know within losing a little money, you got eyes on you. You send out there and one or two people contact you and just want information. Your paid ads was worth it. It was. Believe me, because it's hard work trying to get up off the ground. Now that you have your office equipped, make sure you have all the necessary supplies so that your full attention will be on your work. Things to include your fax line. This is what I want you to build your office and just be comfortable. Knowing some things you guys to get. You got to provide. Your fax line, your low board subscriptions, because they won't be cheap and you don't want to be finding on those all out these free boards, thinking the driver's just gonna be hustling, paying you and got to hustle double out there to make money. It's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna show you a few of the low board subscriptions that don't cost that much, but you still they got a cost to it. You got to put in something, and that's something else that you're gonna have to offer to your drivers. You're not gonna piggyback off of your driver low board subscription, because if this your business and you're a dispatcher, he want to know what you need my low board information for. I might not be on low board. Now you got some that's gonna grow with you, but when you get a certain type of get at a certain status, you don't want to ask for anything. You want to be the provider. That's it. You just want to get paid for your services. You got everything they need already laid out. You giving them options. That's something you know what I'm saying, dispatchers don't be comfortable with doing. Giving options. They feel like they have to be the boss. Keep you enough printer paper. Keep you enough printer ink. Keep your paper clips, your highlighter, pens, calendar, your stapler gun, and your staplers. Keep your calculator, your DocuSign subscription. You're gonna need that. You need that for when you send your driver's documents. The documents get sent to you, and you just need it to be signed and go. I'm trying to see did I end up with DocuSign. I put DocuSign on here, but I don't even think it's another one that we can use that's a little bit more reasonable because I don't use DocuSign anymore. I'm gonna talk about that later on. And when we get to sending papers, when I show you how to actually send the papers out and in. DocuSign is good, but I had one that was a little bit more simpler for me. You know what I'm saying? It might work good for you, but I got another one that I use for me. Canvas for your marketing. That's how you're gonna find your brochures, your label, your ads, everything you're gonna want to do to market your company. Believe me, you can find it in Canva.com. You just got to twerk and play with it, fill yourself out. Your land and sale line for your business. This stuff that you got to pay for on a monthly. This stuff you need to have stocked up. This stuff you got to have your funds together for. Your file cabinets, your CRM and TMS systems, your marketing funds. Once you get your marketing material together, you got to have your funds together to get your marketing out there to the world. Okay, you have a better chance of scaling a dispatch business that is structured versus one that is not. Do you? You really do? I don't know. I guess it don't happen anyway. Opening a business account is mandatory to separating the business and personal assets. True or false? Good common sense. I know it's true. It is okay to start dispatching without all the proper equipment. Now you know that's true. You think if you want to, if you tell the driver to hold up, let me get, I got to get this, I got to get that. Just have yourself together. It is okay to use a business name that is already taken as long as you don't register it. That is so false and not right. That's why you looked up your name to make sure that you can register it. And I don't know why that one didn't give me a grade like the other one. What's up? What's up with that? Well, you guys, that complete the session for tonight. I greatly appreciate you joining. I appreciate you watching to the end. Like my video, subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna myself work on being more consistent and getting your information out here because it is so much negativity, and I just choose to be the light. That's it. I want you to know that there is a way, and everybody out here is not against you. Sometimes we have to stand in our truth. We got to know where we come from, and we have to appreciate when the Lord changes us and make sure that we are blessings to be blessings. Y'all have a blessed one. Thank y'all for attending. See y'all next time with Understanding the Industry.